You won't be disappointed. Do not worry.
Hey, ow! Why am I so stupid? Hey friends, welcome back. I just watched a Filipino Mad Max ripoff.
What?
Where instead of a grizzled road warrior as the main character, our hero is a cop who gets his ding-dong cut off. So not only is he battling the usual host of weirdo post-apocalyptic punks, but now he has to worry about his wife mercilessly chasing after, shall we say, stiff competition,
Hey now.
leading to one of the most what the plots I have ever encountered. For the next few minutes, I'm going to break down the most WTF moments from this absolutely bonkers film known as W is War, and then rate it in a way that helps you decide if this particular piece of garbage tickles your personal taste or not. All for a series that I am calling
What the did I just watch?
Hello friends, welcome. If you're new here, you may be wondering, who is this weirdo that looks like Emperor Palpatine and Tommy Wiseau had a baby? I'm wondering that myself.
What a story, Mark.
But I'm the Filth Wizard. Every week I conjure up another movie that makes you question reality, taste, and what you're doing with your life. And boy howdy, do I have a doozy for you. You know, the past few years I have really grown to love Filipino-made B movies from the 70s and 80s. I can't get enough of the polyester suits, the mustaches, the non-regulated insane stunts. It was a magical time and place to make cheap, crappy movies. In fact, Roger Corman basically turned it into his own personal backlot during this period, which led to the production of other outrageous films like the Wang Wang series, The Killing of Satan, one of my favorites, Raw Force, and of course, today's feature, W is War. Our story begins with an army of bald leather daddies teaming up with Walter White. Their nefarious plan? To sell marijuana and loiter in front of their local Outback steakhouse.
It looks to me like we're being followed by those pigs.
Let's teach them a lesson.
Enter our hero, played by Filipino action star Anthony Alonzo. He is police officer, codenamed W2. Why this film isn't named W2 is War, or W2 Goes to War, or anything else is completely beyond me, but W2 isn't having any of this loitering, so much so that he shoots one of the punks who just happens to be the brother of the leader, Nosfero, and he wants revenge. And maybe a new piercing for his stunning braid. But to celebrate this whole murder thing, W2 promptly marries his longtime girlfriend. He lights some candles, and before he can finally slide her the sausage, the leather daddies show up and promptly cut it off. This is just a few minutes into the film, folks. We're just getting started. Now, without his manhood, things quickly fall apart for W2. He gets suspended from the force, the leather daddies run amok, and he catches his wife rubbing one out in the shower, like super loud and dramatic, almost as if she wants him to know that, hey, my garden is desperate for some fertilizer. And all this is taking place like the day after he was just castrated. I mean, like, we all have needs, but
Damn, girl.
I'm a eunuch!
No!
now this movie has some pretty groovy tunes in it, but at this point in the film, you begin to realize that they keep reusing the same song over and over that I can only describe as the March of the Drunken Mosquito. How do you even go about composing something like that? Boggles the mind. Meanwhile, our hero's wife has upgraded from shower nozzle to one of his buddies from the Force. A simple house visit, a bit of swimming, and some subtle body language leads directly to Pound Town, on full display, of course, for W2 to walk in on. With his life in shambles, W2 goes on a massive moping spree, and then decides to hook up with Aang, the Last Airbender. Together, they go full A-team and build an armored muscle car to finally take on leather daddies. Well, there's a sentence for you. And then to no one's surprise, the last 20 minutes is a non-stop hail of bullets and explosions, punks dying left and right, betrayals.
You're the biggest mistake the syndicate has ever made. You're useless and stupid, you bastard!
And of course, the obligatory boss battle. When all's said and done, poor emasculated W2 finally gets some action, with the movie ending with him snogging and bleeding all over the Avatar. Obviously, this film is completely deranged, but would I recommend it to you? Let's rate it and find out. We'll start off with performances. Poor Anthony Alonso had to play the macho hero and a eunuch all simultaneously. Gotta give him props for that. The villains were completely delightful. I give this a 9 out of 10 for performances. Ineptitude. This film was cheap and ridiculous with a flimsy script, but it had a lot of heart and charm, so I can't fault it too much. Still, a 7 out of 10. The what the factor, the wild costumes, the weird castration plot, the mosquito song, it has to be a full 10. And our final category, overall fun. Some of the action does get a bit repetitive at the end, but still, this is a super duper fun movie. I give it a hard 9. Averaging all those scores together, the final score for W is War comes out to a solid 8.8. Good times. That is my score for this movie, but some things that other people might not like. This is not a martial arts film. There is not a whole lot of actual Road Warrior style car chases and battles in this. There is an absurd amount of moping and feeling sorry for oneself, which I find hilarious. If you disagree, then maybe this one's not for you. But if you do like Mad Max ripoffs, macho bullshit cop movies,
Search in hell if you must!
Asian cinema, crazy costumes, and an absolutely ridiculous plot, you're gonna love W is War. Hey, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. If you'd like to support our channel more, we'd love to have you be a part of our growing community on patreon.com/thecca. Shout out to our friends for Eternity members, Monster Chuck, Forkboy, and Monroe Beeler. But hey, thank you so much for making it to the end. It means a lot to me. And until our next WTF adventure, I am the Filth Wizard. Bye! Ineptitude. This film. Go away. Go away. You're interfering with my ineptitude.